I've been shooting photo and video for a majority of my life, and if there's one piece of advice I can give to you guys, it's to not invest in cheap media like cheap SD cards, memory cards, or even hard drives, specifically hard drives. And I'm definitely speaking from past experience here. When I was first starting, I spent all my money on a pro camera body and a pro lens, and I didn't have any other budget to put into my media. So I looked up for the cheapest thing on Amazon, and I saw this card right here. This is the Amplim, I don't even know what this is called. This is the first and last time you should ever see a card like this, because this is a piece of garbage. Okay, in reality, it wasn't that bad, but it did have one major issue, and I lost the entire footage from one shoot. And I remember this card working for a little while, but then I remember one specific shoot. The reason why I stopped using this card forever is I went to go shoot my uncle's 50th birthday. I shot photo and video, and I remember getting home and this card was completely corrupt. So when you're just starting out and you're doing free events for your family and stuff like that, just to get some stuff onto your reel, and then that specific first job that you're doing, or second job or third job, whatever it is, just goes south and you have nothing to show for it, that's definitely not a good look. So I definitely recommend to not invest in the cheaper cards, especially no-name cards like this, with no affiliation to any other big creator at least. You should definitely stay away from stuff like that. And even years later, I actually made the same exact mistake. I bought this 1TB card from Pergear. It's a CF Express Type A card. And my mindset was like, yo, CF Express Type A just came out. How bad could it really be? And this had really insane good reviews on Amazon. And I was actually really loving this card. It holds 7 hours of footage, and I was only using it for my social media content, just for like my TikTok videos or my YouTube videos, whatever. But then one time I used it on a job because I was like, yo, it held it for 5 months. Let's use it on a job. So I remember bringing this on a job, and one specific take, halfway through the day, the director asked for playback. So I was like, okay, I'm pulling it out from my director's monitors, all this kind of stuff. And the playback was not working off of my camera. And it just said error. So obviously I got insanely scared. I handed the card off immediately to a GIT to double check. And then at that specific time though, the clients were freaking out, the director was freaking out, thinking like, yo, we just lost half a day's worth of footage. But luckily the footage was completely fine. It just had an issue for some reason playing back during that one time the card was in, because when I replugged it back in, it actually worked perfectly fine. But that was definitely not a good look. The last thing you want to do as a DP is to scare your director, your clients, and everyone on set thinking that you lost the footage that you guys just shot. That's probably the worst thing that could possibly happen, you know? After that point, I never use this card ever again, man. This is just gonna stick on the shelf. I don't want to use that. I don't want to have to risk any kind of inconvenience on set. But yeah, that's the one tip that I can give to any of you guys out there, is to not invest in cheap media. Hopefully that goes without saying. Most of you guys out there, I'm sure, are investing in the top tier stuff, hopefully. But yeah, don't follow my mistakes, and I'll catch you guys later.